Hey everyone, James here on the Crypto Swiss channel. We've been stuck in a lot of sideways price action lately, but let me tell you, this range won't last forever. It's inevitable it will break, and we're inching closer to that moment. More and more chart analysts I follow are starting to chime in, agreeing that we're at a tipping point. One XRP analyst even said, and I quote, "Something big is coming." Honestly, I can't argue with that. We won't stay in this range forever, and I firmly believe the best for XRP this cycle is still to come. Tired of fake gurus who claim to be expert traders but never trade live? I trade live on the second largest crypto exchange, where everything is transparent and results can't be faked. For over 440 days, I've consistently closed every month in profit. In the last 90 days alone, my followers have earned over $34,000 in profits with only 4% drawdown. Verified results, not empty claims. Want to see my verified stats? Click the first link in my profile and start copying my trades for free today. Considering how insane XRP's performance has been, absolutely dominating the market, it's been incredible to watch the price hold steady for months above $2. That kind of stability is unprecedented for XRP in its 12-year history on the blockchain. So buckle up, folks. The next chapter for XRP might just be the most exciting yet. It's an exciting and unpredictable time to be an XRP holder. If history has taught us anything, and I believe it often repeats itself, then for XRP holders, the best days of this cycle are still ahead. Before diving in, let me be clear, I don't have any formal financial training. This isn't financial advice, and you definitely shouldn't make any buy or sell decisions based on my thoughts. I'm just a crypto enthusiast who loves making YouTube videos for fun, purely as a hobby. Right now, it's 2:13 a.m. Central Time on Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025. I'm thrilled that April Fool's Day is finally behind us. Honestly, I'm one of the most skeptical people when it comes to anything posted online. But on April 1st, forget it. Even the smallest claims feel like traps. And the bigger the claim, the harder my skepticism kicks in. It was a long day of ridiculous jokes, but thankfully, we're back to normal levels of internet nonsense. Now let's talk XRP. As I record this, it's sitting at $2.07, with Bitcoin just over $84,000. 24 hours ago, XRP was on a bit of a tear, briefly hitting almost $2.20. The momentum is building, and it feels like we're on the edge of something big. Hold on tight, the ride isn't over yet. At this level, if you've been paying attention, nothing here should catch you off guard. Resistance has been building, and plenty of chart analysts have pointed it out. What used to be support is now resistance. It's textbook stuff. The next step? Wait for a clear breakout to the upside. But true to form, Bitcoin is doing what Bitcoin does best, keeping things unpredictable. Over the past 24 hours, we're still stuck in the same range, with a few bigger moves sprinkled in. It's like we're playing a waiting game, stuck in this frustrating range. We need a breakout, and not just any breakout, a decisive one. That's why today matters. I'll explain why in just a moment. Trust me, today is key. Let me dive into something interesting. Chart analyst TechDev just dropped a new post for his 517,800 followers on X, and it's worth a look. He shared a chart with Bitcoin on top and the liquidity cycle below. Here's the kicker. He points out a blue zone that signals a major trend. According to him, we're nowhere near the upper end of that bar right now. If you check the chart, the liquidity cycle is sitting at a very low point, marked by a green dot, a recent low in the cycle. Here's where it gets exciting. TechDev notes that in all 4 completed crypto cycles, Bitcoin topped within this same blue zone every single time. No exceptions. Then he draws attention to the green dot that shows up after the cycle's bump. In all 3 previous instances, Bitcoin went parabolic right after. Think about that. 3 out of 3 times, it exploded. He also adds a dose of sarcasm, saying most people believe this time is different. Spoiler alert, it's not. History has been pretty consistent. While nothing's impossible, he argues it's highly improbable this time will break the pattern. And honestly, you've got to admit, the data makes a compelling case. Why does liquidity matter? Simple. When global liquidity increases, money has to flow somewhere. And what do people do with that money? They invest. Suddenly, there's an appetite for riskier assets as cash moves into the stock market, crypto, and beyond. This trend pushes the market further out on the risk curve, not just into Bitcoin, but into large caps, mid caps, and even small caps. So here's the thing, patience pays off. Unless this time is truly different, spoiler, it never is, the liquidity cycle is happening. Lately, countless analysts have shared insights, all pointing to one conclusion: global liquidity is on the rise. Is this time any different? Honestly, I don't think so. Not even a little. Take this post from chart analyst Mikey Bull Crypto, for example. He noted ETH is now in a zone that historically triggers a macro bottom, signaling a massive reversal ahead. Sounds exciting, right? If that's true, it usually sets the stage for altcoin season. So, no, this time isn't different. That's my position, and I'm standing by it. If I'm wrong, I'll own it. But my conviction is strong. We're heading for a blow-off top. And after that, then we can finally talk about entering the next bear market. Every cycle brings certain key indicators, and it's hard to imagine this one would be any different. If they're missing, then what's the explanation? Seriously, someone tell me, what are the reasons? Here's a post from Trinidad's Mustache. Yes, you read that right. Hashtag Bitcoin. His take? Bitcoin has already hit its bottom, and new lows aren't coming. Bold words. Oh, and he posted this just yesterday. And guess what he said? Tomorrow will be today. Now he's hyping up tomorrow as a major market moment. Brace yourselves. Volatility is coming. April could be a wild ride. But why is April 2nd suddenly important? Ah, it's tariffs day, my friend. Crypto Insight UK chimed in too, saying this: Trump tariff day. He posted just a few hours ago, predicting it'll probably turn out better than we all expect. We knew this day was coming, he wrote, adding, surely it's priced in already. Sell the rumor, buy the news. Makes sense, right? I've broken down this concept dozens of times. When a rumor spreads and everyone thinks something big is coming, especially with a set date, it gets priced into the market before the event even happens. The buying frenzy drives prices up. Then, when the event actually occurs, that's when the market dips. Just look at Bitcoin's price action leading up to the approval of the spot Bitcoin ETF. It's classic. History repeats itself, my friends. Once that moment hit, it turned into a classic sell the news event. It didn't have to be catastrophic, but it happened. And honestly, it wasn't surprising. I called it out at the time. Now shifting gears, what's happening right now with tariffs is a bit different. Let's steer clear of the politics here, but it's crystal clear. The market hates this. All the tariff drama from President Trump? Yeah, not a fan. And honestly, no shock there. Markets thrive on stability, not uncertainty. Here's the thing, investors knew this tariff deadline was looming. Even if the market despises what's happening now, what it loathes even more is the unknown. That's why, historically, after big events like elections, markets tend to heat up. Why? Certainty. I said before the election that regardless of the outcome, the market would likely dip and then bounce, because at least the unknown is off the table. And, surprise, that's exactly what happened. Markets crave stability. Once this tariff saga is over and the dust settles, it wouldn't be surprising to look back and realize it was a prime buying opportunity for those bold enough to pounce. Uncertainty may rattle the market, but resolution? That's when things get interesting. I think we're about to see something big here. The fear around tariffs? It's already baked into the market. So what happens when the uncertainty clears up and the path forward becomes more obvious? Simple. When the fear vanishes, people start buying. Now picture this. The fear fades, the world sees a boost in liquidity, and XRP is sitting pretty as the most well-positioned large-cap coin out there. That's the recipe for life-changing wealth. This is what makes being an XRP holder so exciting right now. Crypto Insight UK has been talking about this, and even Blockchain Backer covered it in his video yesterday. They both see the same potential. Of course, nothing's guaranteed, but history has shown this is exactly what happens when uncertainty turns into clarity, opportunity. And that's where we are now. If something new shakes up the market, sure, a drop could still happen. I'm not saying it's impossible, but this is how people typically react in these situations. Yesterday, a video titled XRP Price Chart and Bitcoin Range Take Shape Following Macro Range Structure and Big Picture caught my attention. The key takeaway? We've been stuck in a range for months now, much like in 2020 before the breakout. And as the analyst pointed out, these patterns don't last forever. They just don't. He's incredibly optimistic we're nearing the end of this range and believes the XRP market is about to catch fire. While he's not giving a specific timeline, he's confident that structurally, we're close. Many analysts seem to echo this sentiment right now. Take chart analyst Bobby A, for example. He recently posted, "Altcoins will play, mark my words." Also, contrary to popular belief, the longer XRP builds a base near current levels, the stronger it gets. Lock the F in, and he's absolutely right. You've probably heard the saying, the wider the base, the higher in space. It means the longer an asset consolidates, the more explosive its breakout. For XRP, after almost 7 years of consolidation, it's no wonder we saw that massive surge. It's just physics. But for markets, it's not over yet, but XRP is definitely consolidating again. If you zoom in on a shorter time frame, you'll see clear signs of consolidation happening right now. But here's the thing. XRP won't stay stuck in this range forever. I firmly believe we're still in a bull market, and this is just another step in the process. That's why I keep speculating that after more months of consolidation, once XRP breaks above $2, it will be the moment so many of us have been waiting for. Years of anticipation finally paying off. It's the dream coming to life. So I'd say, buckle up and stay locked in. Bobby shared a post from EG Crypto, calling it a massive W, and he's been saying it for years. The rip will melt faces. And yes, they're talking about XRP. The chart that EG Crypto shared confirms the hype. It's a schematic of a W pattern, showing where we are now compared to the breakout point. Posted on March 30th, this chart lines up perfectly with the XRP price action. The green dot marks the spot, and if this analysis is right, we're looking at another major breakout on the horizon. And then, we soared to the upside. The resistance was broken, and after a quick retest, we climbed higher. What's next? A classic W pattern, my friends. Now, I'm no chart analyst, but even I can see this is a straightforward concept. EG Crypto is pointing to a measured move target of $27. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if we see double-digit price action soon. Analysts like EG Crypto and Credible Crypto are predicting $20 to $30. If they're right, it wouldn't surprise me one bit. I'm not here to make predictions though. I'm just enjoying the ride alongside all of you. This is a moment for excitement, not fear. When major indicators signal a shift, I'll talk about them, even if it means sharing some tough truths. But we're simply not there yet, folks. Not even close. Here's a quick update from chart analyst Dom, focusing on short-term action. He shared an XRP update, and the momentum is building. Bid skew came into play here as bulls successfully pushed XRP to $2.20 for a brief moment. However, the order books remain razor thin above this level. Nothing significant will happen until the short-term trend breaks, which aligns perfectly with $2.20. If that level holds, the next target is $2.30. A breakout here would be a strong bullish signal worth keeping an eye on. For now, we're still ranging, but the potential for sharp moves is clear. The bigger picture? Everyone's focused on reclaiming the all-time high and finally entering true price discovery, something XRP hasn't experienced in over 7 years. That's the moment we've all been waiting for. While it's great that XRP hit a new ATH after so long, price discovery remains the ultimate goal. Once that happens, we could see years of consolidation before the next big cycle. That's not something to fear though. It's a chance to accumulate and prepare for what's next. Chart analyst Dr. Cat shared an interesting take, suggesting XRP might find a bottom between $1.87 and $1.94. Even if there's a quick dip there, it wouldn't be catastrophic. It's part of the game. Meanwhile, Ali Martinez pointed out a curious trend, noting similarities between XRP, ETC, YFI, and BCH on the charts. The sentiment among analysts leans bullish, with most expecting momentum to the upside. These are thoughts gathered from various chart analysts actively monitoring XRP's price action. The consensus? Big moves are brewing. Stay sharp. The top left chart, of course, features XRP, showcasing what some claim is a head and shoulders pattern in action. Not everyone agrees though. Most analysts I follow argue it's not a true head and shoulders, pointing out issues like the right shoulder lasting too long and other inconsistencies. I've shared these opinions before, but one thing's clear. The charts are showing a breakdown. One analyst firmly in the bearish camp is Credible Crypto. He believes XRP is likely heading lower, potentially dropping to around $1.60. But don't mistake this as doom and gloom. He's quick to remind us that even after a dip, he's expecting a massive rally, complete with price discovery and the kind of face-melting gains that leave jaws on the floor. Could he be right? Time will tell. Then there's Steph as Crypto, who flips the narrative entirely. He claims XRP is looking giga bullish, with something massive just around the corner. This sentiment keeps popping up from nearly every trusted analyst I follow, the same ones who accurately called the market bottom when Bitcoin hit $16,000, defying the crowd screaming for $12,000. They nailed it then, and they also predicted XRP's recent breakout to the upside. These analysts are doubling down. The bull market isn't over. Far from it. Whether it's days, weeks, or just around the corner, they insist something big is coming. And if they're right, XRP's next chapter could be a game changer. You can see he had this charted earlier. Check out the little magnet icon right here. It's signaling that XRP's price was ready to dive from the 40 to 50 cent range, and it did. When that happened, XRP hit a new all-time high. Now, it's just cruising sideways after that peak. But take a closer look. There's another magnet pulling XRP toward $10. Don't be shocked if it happens. Chart analyst Joshua Dalton shared his thoughts on XRP USD. He says April is shaping up to be a stellar month. According to him, the XRP monthly chart showed an inverted hammer in March, which signals a green April and May ahead. Honestly, who wouldn't love to see that? Another take comes from chart analyst Cryptolica. Here's a zoomed out look at the XRP USD 2-week chart. The yellow highlighted circle shows exactly where we are now. XRP hit resistance, broke through it, and has since retested that level as support, a critical point. And that line he's drawn? That's all-time high territory from the previous close. Now, if you go back through 2 cycles, the patterns look eerily familiar. He's highlighting how similar the formations are. Deja vu, anyone? Just like in 2017. A big rally, some sideways consolidation, and then a final explosive push upward. Tons of analysts are pointing this out. It's like watching the same blockbuster on repeat. That's why I keep saying this cycle isn't over yet. One day soon, we'll look back and realize we've reached that life-changing moment. Our financial breakthrough. That's the next chapter, and it's just around the corner. Meanwhile, chart analyst Crypto Tony remains as steadfast as ever. While his updates might seem repetitive, his unwavering conviction is worth highlighting. Yesterday, he posted another update. XRP USD update. The plan remains intact. I hold my long. Tony firmly believes XRP is gearing up for its next big move. He's confident that in the not-so-distant future, maybe even as early as May, XRP will take a major leap forward, shattering its all-time high and soaring to double digits. He's calling for $10 per XRP this cycle. Bold, right? Guess we'll see how it all plays out. As for me, I'm just sitting back, doing a whole lot of nothing, because let's be real, I control 0% of this, and I'm totally fine with that. But when that wave comes, you better believe I'm riding it. And yeah, I'll sell every single XRP I own. That's the goal, right? I know some of you are in it for the long haul, maybe even forever. And hey, that's cool. You do you. For me, if we hit the numbers I'm hoping for, I'll cash out completely. Then, when the inevitable bear market rolls in, I'll just scoop up more XRP. Simple as that. Oh, and just to be clear, I'm not a financial advisor. Seriously, don't make moves just because I said something. That would be a terrible idea. All right, until next time, stay sharp. To the Crypto Swiss.